A flow state is a state in which you are fully immersed in a task. People who are in the flow state report that they are the most happy when they're in that state. People in a flow state will tell you that time seems to fly by, but what they're doing in the moment fills the entirety of their focus. It's like they experience it more. But time seems to fly because they're having the most fun in that moment. If you want to achieve more in 3 hours than the average person achieves in an entire work week, you want to adopt the flow state. You want to embrace the flow state. You want to be able to enter and exit the flow state at will. Today, I was so distracted. Everyone around me needed something, right? I needed to attend this person and that person, and I was trying to get some writing done, and then, hey, what's up? I need this thing, I need that thing. It feels like everyone's tugging at you. It feels like everyone has access to you. We live in the modern world, which expects immediate replies to text, immediate action when someone requests or summons you. We live in a time where it is the easiest to spill your energy out into the world around you. You can't do that. You gotta harness that energy and put it into a focused flow state. You are gonna write your best, if you're an author, you're gonna write your best material in a flow state. If you are an athlete, you are gonna do your best work and make your best gains, make your best plays in a flow state. It can be so distracting, this world. You need to set boundaries, and you need to set time aside to get into these flow states. And just to reiterate, flow state means you're doing nothing but the task. 100% of your brain power is dedicated to the task. Me making these videos, right? I get into a flow state when I can. I try not to distract myself. I try not to go, oh, that light. Oh, these cars in the distance. Oh no, I can't focus. I get as focused as I possibly can, and I try to get myself into a flow state. That way I can make video after video after video after video, and I don't need to record every single day and sit out here in the freezing fucking cold. I'm having a good time out here. I embrace this pain because this is the reality I created. Create a reality in which the flow state is an easy state to get into. It may be awkward to tell people, hey, I need this hour to myself. I'm putting my phone on airplane mode. It's going to be awkward at first. But if you really think about it, it's weird in the first place that someone all the way across town can type a few buttons and just immediately get my attention. I'm trying to build an empire here. It needs some really strong, full attention. I can't just reply. I can't just react to this universe in every which way it wants me to. I need to respond. Turn off your phone's notifications. That'll take you right out of a flow state. See, it's so funny. There's studies done on this, right? You're writing or you're doing some really deep, focused, important task, and your phone buzzes and you get a notification. Even if you don't reply to this text, even if you look at it for 2 seconds and you go, oh, I'll reply later, you didn't lose 2 seconds of productivity. You lost a good 15 minutes simply just by turning to your phone and looking. You lost a good 15 minutes Because what a flow state does is it cuts the fat out of your work. It cuts the fat out. And that means you can go as fast as your brain possibly allows. And if you get distracted, it's like adding a weight. It's like adding more weight when you're trying to run. Imagine you're running, right? You're fully in the zone. You're going as fast as you possibly can. And then some dickhead comes along and drops a 5-pound dumbbell in your hands. 5 pounds isn't a lot. I can carry 5 pounds with my fucking pinky, right? It's not that much. It doesn't seem like that much. But for you professional runners out there, you know it is massive. It will affect your time massively. It will slow you down massively. It's important that you tell people around you that you are trying to do focused work. Because if you don't, and then they start distracting you with perfectly reasonable things, you're going to come across as the dickhead. Because you're going to get mad. Because you know this principle, and most other people don't. They think it's perfectly fine to just grab your attention. They think it's perfectly fine to just nag at you. Just set the time aside for yourself. We're trying to make amazing things happen. I'm trying to make $1 million this year. I can't be having people distracting me. I really can't. And if I sound like a dick, I sound like a dick. I want to retire my wife. I want my children to not have to worry about money. Yeah, struggle can make a strong person, and it does. There's plenty of examples out there, but I'm not that type of guy. I'll give you the struggle. I'll give you just the amount of hardship necessary to mold you. But for the love of God, don't distract me. I'm making important things happen here. I'm giving people gold nuggets of knowledge. And I truly believe that. That comes from no place of ego at all. I'm giving people knowledge. I haven't come up with this. I've learned all this. And I'm just relaying it to you. Teachers relay information to you most of the time. Most people don't have an original thought. And if you have one, that's awesome. If you want to put it forward, give it to universities, give them the blessing of your knowledge, go ahead and do that. But you're not that type of person right now. If an original thought came to your mind, you would not be able to recognize it as an original thought and put it to paper or put it into some form of a good thing, because you're not trained yet for that. You need to get into a flow state. You need to take your work seriously. All right, that's all I got today. Bye.